So let's start with you, Edward. Why do you swear by Jobber?
Geez, it saved me so much sweat and heartache, but we were using ad hoc systems. We were using Excel spreadsheets, and we were trying to use Moneras, and we were writing had physical cards. And none of the systems were talking to each other. The way that they worked was just through memorization. If I knew that it was on Excel and it had to be updated in QuickBooks, I had to do it manually. And Jobber does all of it by itself, which is great. So I've been able to automate all the processes. And by automation, I've removed a lot of errors, which my customers love, because sometimes you're missing customers because you had them in an Excel sheet but didn't have them on the physical cards. So it's just about minimizing errors and increasing productivity. And we'll be able to scale up dramatically just by integrating the one piece of software. And it's cheap too, it's like $29 a month. So with less money, we'd be able to do more.
Lisa, why do you swear by Podio?
Well, you're right, Podio is a project management tool, but it also is a CRM, and it tracks your customers. You can put your ideas in it, and what we really like about it is that it's totally customizable, and it's free for us right now because it's a software as a service where if you have under 5 users, it's free, and then they start charging you per user once you have more people on it. And we're so small and mighty, I would say, that we are still qualified for that. But the reason, I don't know if I would be quite as in love with it if we hadn't used another CRM already, which is kind of driving my story. We started out with Excel and then realized, wow, this is really confusing and not very efficient. And so we looked at different systems, and there's so many out there, you can spend a lot of money on them. And we settled on Salesforce because it comes highly recommended. There's lots of testimonials for all sizes of business, and we did a lot of research, and we thought, okay, this is the right one for us. You have to sign up for a year of service, and we thought, okay, we didn't sign up for the lowest price tier because we needed more of what it could do, and of course you have to pay more for that. So we ended up in this contract that was more money than we wanted to spend, and because it was kind of like it had too much and not enough at the same time. I think that was kind of how I described it to Karen when she asked me, because it did all these really amazing things, but we didn't have enough time to figure out how to do it. And we just needed to do this one little thing, and we used a tiny little sliver of what it could possibly do and ended up paying for all the robust ability of this product. So we finished our contract with that just recently, and we had been told by another startup that Podio was fantastic, and we have to say we totally agree with them.
Mariana, Vend, what did Vend do for you?
So it was a process because I started as a one-person business, and I was using just simply accounting, I was my inventory, I was my everything. But as the company grew and we started to have more people going out into pop-ups, and we had consultants that they were buying wholesale, so we couldn't keep track of the inventory. We didn't have a platform that will support all these different, because they are all different, wholesale, retail, pop-ups, a storefront. So it was a long research, very frustrating in times, because the good systems will be very expensive, customized and that. And Tema Frank from Frank Communications, she was the one who pointed out to that system that connects with Shopify, which was the platform that I was using for my new website. And that is amazing because you can buy as many as registers as you want, and they're $50 a month. And it keeps everything in one place. So we keep track of the inventory, we can print labels from there, we can do everything out of one program. So Vent, it's been really the solution that I was looking for almost 10 years. So in a reasonable price, you didn't need to buy the software or anything, you just have something that is it's a cloud, so and what it's amazing, you can even use it offline. So it's a point of sale that it's even usable when you are offline. So it really saved our lives.